And welcome to Canaan Springs, partner. Population, well, you just got here. We will figure on that later. Let's get to trailblazing God's truths with Bible Bill and HeeHaw, the deputy donkey.
Bill, I have been thinking maybe I ought to just play my guitar and hang up my badge. I don't think I'm cut out for this deputy work. I'm just a donkey after all.
Now don't sell yourself short, HeeHaw. You're smart and brave, and you've got a good heart. You can do anything you set your mind to.
I don't know, Bill. I'm just afraid I'm not courageous enough.
Hey, courage isn't about being fearless, HeeHaw. It's about standing up for what's right, even when you're scared.
Well. Look what we've got here. A pint-sized excuse for a sheriff in his Rocky Mountain Canary Cavalry.
It's Boss Hog, Bible Bill.
Look, we don't want any trouble, Boss Hog.
Trouble? Well, trouble is what you're going to get, partner. What I'm going to get is revenge for you leaving me hog-tied and left to waller in prison.
You shouldn't have robbed Canaan Springs piggy bank then, you ham hooligan.
Oh, I'm going to have more fun than a pig in mud, Sheriff. Sweet!
What do you plan to do with that banana, Boss Hog?
Oh, haven't you seen the cartoons, Mr. Cowboy? All it takes is one little slip on this thing to do a whole lot of damage.
Bill, what do we do? I can't move. I'm too scared.
Don't you worry, HeeHaw. Have faith in God. Remember the Bible verse from Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. You see, Deputy HeeHaw, you are braver than you think.
Maybe you're right, Bill. Maybe I do have what it takes.
You know, all of this reminds me of a Bible story, and it's about bravery. It starts with a man named Daniel who was thrown in a den of lions.
Lions? That doesn't sound good.
Oh, it wasn't, HeeHaw. Daniel was a good man who stayed true to his belief in God. But the king, at the time, well, he made a law that no one could pray to any god except him.
That's not fair. What did Daniel do? That's terrible. What happened to Daniel?
Well, let's learn about it, shall we?
I don't know if I could be that brave. If I was in a den of lions, I'd be shaking in my hooves.
Quiet, HeeHaw.
One
Start.
man's courage to pray. Darius became the ruler over Babylon. He loved Daniel and wanted to make him leader over all the kingdom. Some of the king's wise men were jealous. The wise men knew Daniel prayed to God, so they tricked the king into making a new law. Anyone who prayed to God would be thrown into a lion's den. Daniel chose to pray to God anyway. The king's wise men saw Daniel praying and told the king that Daniel was breaking the law. The king realized his wise men had tricked him. He tried to find a way to save Daniel, but the king had to follow his own law. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. The king stayed awake all night, fasting so that Daniel would be protected. Early the next morning, the king rushed to the lion's den. He called to Daniel to see if he was still alive. Daniel called back. He told the king that God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. The lions did not hurt him. The king was happy that Daniel was safe. He punished those wise men who tricked him, and he ended the law. He taught his kingdom about God's power and goodness.